Today we have a cool video from ARTIX that we'll watch together on the news. It's a 6-minute long video about the development. It shows combat in the new AQ Worlds game, AQ Mobile, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, let's do that and let's get into the news. More stuff as well, art and normal news stuff afterwards. You can skip ahead if you don't care about the AQ Mobile stuff, but yeah, it got me excited, so let's see it. Alright, let's watch the video ARTIX posted on his Facebook. It'll be linked in the description if you would like to watch it without my commentary over it, so feel free to do so. But hey, yeah,
hey guys,
let's watch it.
Here, and this is the new Android tablet that I just got for
down a little bit. Anyway,
World's mobile testering. So here I'm publishing from Unity, and we're on.
Look at that dev tool. Look at all that stuff. Ooh. Imagine trying to make sense of any of that.
Publishing from Unity, and we're on here. So we're like got the head thing working, but the face isn't colorizing correctly yet. Maybe I should have asked somebody to join me on the server.
It looks.
This looks really crisp in a.
It looks different from when we last saw it.
Hey Tunic.
I don't know exactly what, but it does look a bit different. Might just be that he's showing it on a tablet.
Okay.
All right, so he tries to slash join a map for a little bit. I pre-watched this already. Not my first impressions of the video. You can type slash join to join a map.
There it goes. And still a lot of artifacting on the background, which we need to fix up. And we've been working on APOPs. And
so this is really cool.
Here we have the new interface where what Tunic and I are going to work on today are these buttons.
I appreciate that. Look at that. Look at that jiggle. I love all the menus there.
Basically, you can
have like extra effort put into them like that.
Are modifiable. So
and it is a mobile game, so
system,
apparently some of these menus you're gonna scroll through.
We hand entered all of this into the game, but now we're going to be able to enter all of this from the database and control it all, so that we won't have weird buttons all over the place anymore. I mean, I guess there was some charm to the absolute chaos that was Adventure Quest Worlds, but this will be a lot more consistent. And
yeah, so in AQ right now, depending on what era of the game you're playing a quest line from, the buttons for the quests and merge shop and stuff are completely different. They look different. They're different positions. So what he's saying is they'll all be the same. They'll all look like how they look there. Maybe they'll change it in the future how it looks for everything, but yeah.
We got the walking and moving problems all fixed, which is really good.
Walking looks pretty
on the camera and moving.
All right. There looks like there's a lack of momentum when your character stops. Maybe they could solve that with the animation of some sort, because if you look, I don't know if they care about that, but when you see the character stop,
combat's working.
It's like a lack of momentum there.
Very, very primitive.
I feel like they could be improved. But look at the combat.
Yet, but basically, it's working. And if you
look at that, I think it's is this the first time we're seeing combat for AQ 2D, whatever you call it? ARTIX makes a joke at the end about how they don't even have a name for it yet, but I think it's the first time we've seen actual combat that wasn't like a screenshot.
A few things. The reason we haven't shown a lot of this is because of just how much basic stuff we're working on building. It's not very exciting to players of the game who love the game, because it's like, okay, well, you guys are spending all this time rebuilding stuff that you already have working. Why don't you port it? Why didn't you let those guys who made this version?
He's gonna go into an explanation that I've explained on my stream quite a few times before about, yeah, anyway.
Well, that version that was made, if it was feasible, we would have hired them. Like, we would have, like, we investigated it, we talked to Spider, we reached out to the guys, and what they were developing was an error application, and it had security violations that aren't acceptable on iPhone and only on super Android phones that were less secure.
Yeah.
So that wasn't a feasible, because if we could do that, we would have done that in a heartbeat. I was a little surprised that people didn't realize that, because like, if we had a solution to port the game as is, we would do that immediately. We would not want to do the amount of work that's going into this if there was any other way to do it. So
yeah, the current Flash version of the game cannot be put on the mobile for security reasons for both of the app stores. Like ARTIX just said, they cannot put the current Flash version on. It needs to be remade. And I think even if they could use the current Flash version of the game, I think ARTIX disagrees, saying how much work that it would take. But I think even if it could be ported, I mean, it should, of course, but for the future of the game itself, it needs a better engine. It needs a better foundation to build off of. They can do so much more on the Unity game engine than they ever could on Flash, because it's just so much more powerful of a game engine. So it will be a big improvement once all the groundwork is laid. To build on top of it will be so much better.
So, here's the first look at the layer.
That's me being super optimistic. Who knows? But anyway,
we do have some artifacting.
It's technically true what I just said, but that's me being super optimistic.
I'm not happy with how jaggedy this is.
Yeah, I don't know why they look so bad.
Flash, which is raster art. These are bitmap graphics that are blown up. The character.
So I looked into this raster art. One second, let me pause. All right, looked up a few things about rasterization, the Unity engine, and all that.
I'm not happy with how jaggedy.
Apparently, what ARTIX says here is kind of
Flash,
true.
Which is raster art. These are bitmap graphics that are blown up. The character looks really good. Let's see if I can zoom in here. On phone, can do it.
Did they make the characters look better? Yeah, they kind of. No. If you look, it might be the video here, but if you look at the shoulder here, it's still very jaggedy. Just like, well, the background's a lot more. You can see in the background. It needs like a filter pass or something on it, like an emulator would use, perhaps. It needs something like that to make it look better. Anyway, probably not a good solution, but good patch. But yeah, it still looks a little jaggedy.
Character looks really good.
I wouldn't say really good.
Working on the weapons.
But although that art might be jaggedy by default, I don't think it is, but
here yet. Should we try it?
I haven't seen it in actual AQ for a while.
Does it work? Oh, it's level 0. I can't. Hey, it's working! Oh, go Ghost! He made it work! So everything had to be reanimated.
Look at the animation on this. Okay, so I'm not recording this at 60 FPS because it's an AQ news video, and it doesn't need to be 60 FPS. Eventually, Worlds doesn't run at 60 FPS, but yeah, seeing the dragon at 60 FPS, whew, even at 30, you can just tell it looks smoother. It's just the smoother looking dragon animation.
Go Ghost! He made it
Look
work.
at that.
So everything had to be reanimated in Unity.
So nice.
We're gonna do more videos on this in the future. I wanted to show you. I literally just got this working with Zoom here in chat. We were figuring out how to get me publishing because
I like the green circle.
I'm not like a coder like Zoom and
kind of
Warlike and You're on Me. Like those guys really know what they're doing. I'm a liability to all of them. So. Tunic and I are working on the interface stuff today, and I think what we're going to do starting next week is make an.
One thing, if I had to give input on this, I don't think I don't think these bars need to be at the bottom like this. I know it's like an MMO thing. I don't think they need to be there.
Official site for this project,
especially for a mobile game,
so that I can start doing, if not daily, very regular updates of.
I think on mobile games having more screen space. It's very important.
This is massive progress. You might be like, "Hey, it just looks like you're doing the same things that are already in the game. Like, why do you have to like remake all this stuff that was already working?" And the answer is, Flash you can't port it.
Look at the menus. The menu animations are kind of scuffed, but look at those menus.
Why do you have to
so
like
cool to see.
I like the
animations for deploying them.
Flash you can't
slide outs.
It's not what we built was so deeply ingrained into Flash that there was no option. We have the art assets, we can export pieces of art, and we can find solutions, but we had to rebuild this thing from scratch. It has been a huge project that Warlick and everybody has worked.
So what's weird here, if you're used to playing AQ Worlds, is you're not seeing a live version of the item in the preview here, which might be a placeholder until they can actually implement a system for that to function. But this isn't a live version of the staff because the staff blinks, I'm pretty sure, right? So you're seeing an image of it, not the actual live version like you would see in a normal preview.
Worked on very hard for a long time, and now we're seeing this thing finally take shape. I guess the next one will have some more people joining. So until the next Adventure Quest Worlds 2D Mobile Unity, I guess we got to tell you what the real name is soon. We should probably come up with what the real name is going to be. Babylon.
They still don't have a name for what they're calling it, but yeah, very good video there. Got a lot of information out of that video. Love seeing the combat, seeing the animations, 60 FPS Red Dragon, very nice looking, very nice looking. So yeah, I thought it'd be cool to include that in the news video. And yeah, let's get on to the actual like normal stuff we do every week. But yeah, seeing the AQ mobile stuff is really nice to see. Alright, so starting the news this week that isn't AQ mobile related, the actual AQ Worlds news. Yeah, so there's going to be a new map called /join football. Football, it's not soccer, it's football. So yeah, there's a massive map, which yeah, you can see the character right there. That's a very big map, as well as the other one with the Sneevil goalie that will probably have some drops on it with the shop and all that. So I think this is going to be for the World Cup. Is that what it's called? Yeah, the soccer event of some sort. Is there a World Cup coming up? I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, so soccer event similar to the American football event they have. Also a confirmation that there will be a 50 player limit on this giant map, which is pretty cool. I think that's going to be the largest map in the game, but it might not be staying around. Hopefully it does. Anyway, so we're talking about doing events. I'm not going to read this whole thing because it should be a massive waste of time, but the events that they're going to do will be on the daily gift and activity calendar. You can find at that link. I'll link the tweet in the description if you're looking for the link. But yeah, so they're going to be doing events similar to the one with a 30 player room, or you can fight an ultra boss with 30 players. Very laggy. If they do one of those again and we actually want to complete it, you probably want to turn off all the other players in the room. But anyway, they did that. There's a live stream of me doing it on the channel if you want to check that out. So they'll be doing more events like that in the future, and they'll be on the daily calendar, daily gift calendar thing. So it's pretty cool. There's a Chuckles, which is the little laughing skeleton you can see in the ball there, in a ghost soccer ball or football. That's going to be available for members as a daily item, daily login gift. The Spring Blossom outfit from Kotaro got a male version preview on Twitter, which is nice to see. And the male version actually is a blush. The female one will also have one, but Kotaro forgot for this preview, but I'm sure it'll be in there when it's in the actual game. Pretty cool. Darkon showing some art for part 7 of the saga, which will be coming March 25th. So mark down your calendars for that one. Lay with 2 new Legion outfits. You got this one, which looks kind of like a monk, a Legion monk sort of thing, is the vibe I get from it. And another one, which is more of like a warrior. Yeah, so 2 different Legion armors from Lay. You got the monk and the warrior. Now Hikari's working on the Legion assassin for the group. Gonna have a whole gang of different classes here. They're all Legion themed. So yeah, looking nice there. Of course, very work in progress. Shadowslayer K also joining the group with another Legion armor. It's good to see. We're finally seeing some Legion outfits. A lot of heavy metal, but at least we got the one assassin. You guessed it, more Legion armors. This time from Axeros. Really cool sword on this one, I will say. I love the shape of that. It looks very nice. And yeah, got the horns and all that. See a bunch of different helmet previews as well. A bunch of different hairstyles. Really cool. A Legion NSOD is here from NCS. NSOD getting a lot of recolors as of late. Maybe a little bit overused. That's just my opinion. NSOD saturation's at an all-time high. Seffy with a really cool outfit. Yeah, love this a lot. Yeah, really nice. Some casual wear. Good stuff there. Got a male version as well. The cats and all that. Good stuff. Faillen with an Evil Corp secret agent. Kind of reminds me of the helmet of an orca of sorts there. But yeah, you got male and female hairstyles. And yeah, good stuff. I like these quite a bit. Snowvers here with some plate armor that Clara commissioned. Yeah, it looks really nice. It's a really good suit of armor. And look at Snowvers, look at the signature. That's a great signature. That's actually one of the better signatures I've seen. It's just like, it's really, really good. Anyway, great armor as well. Snowvers also with a hairstyle for the armor we saw last week. Arlette with some Malgor Knight armor here. So yeah, got the red. Never been a big, huge fan of the like star patterns they've been using for that gear, but yeah, the plate armor itself, not too bad. As I was recording the news video, Alina posted this. So yeah, new rares coming to the feature gear shop in the game menu tomorrow. Kotaro's matchmaker set and the color customizable prismatic Lady Lao items. So yeah, those will all be available. Kotaro did a great job on that helmet with the ears. That is very nice looking. The Hikari X Jean-Yves collaboration shown will arrive in the future. The release date for these items has been shifted to the future due to real world personal issues. So yeah, this is still happening, but it got delayed, so understandable, and can't wait to see that in the game once it's finished up there. Alright, I don't really normally mention boosts on the channel, but for March, you're going to need Legion tokens. That's already been confirmed. There is also going to be a Legion Ultra Boss, a Dage Ultra Boss. I should have put that in last week's news video. My bad. Sorry I missed that. It's on the AQ Class Council's Twitter if you want to check that out. But it doesn't really show anything. It's just them fighting a Dage, and they said there's going to be an Ultra Boss. Not huge news, but something to know about. And also, I saw somewhere that you're gonna need Legion tokens for something. I tried to find the tweet to have it here in the video, but I don't know where it was. But yeah, it's March, Dage's birthday. You're gonna need Legion tokens. There's a boost going on right now until March 6th. So yeah, make sure you go and get them. You're gonna need them, and getting them doubled is good. It's only on select quests, and it doesn't include Bright Paragon, which is just a shame. You know, it's just a very large shame. I'm probably gonna have to get a different pet out of a buyback shop that I can farm Legion tokens with, because I have a bunch of them. Anyway, never mind. But yeah, tokens, get them. Also, Lady Lao's fan, which has a very cool animation on it, and yeah, you're gonna want it. It's available to get as a drop. I looked for other drops on Twitter. I couldn't find any this week. There's usually more than one, but it's a slow week, or maybe I missed something. If I missed it, leave in the comments. Yeah, I'm not too sure. I guess, yeah. Anyway, it might have been on like Yoshino's Twitter. I looked, but I didn't see anything. Anyway, yeah, so that's all the drops. That's everything for this week. This fan will also be available as a rare color custom variant in the shop tomorrow. A massive thanks to all the channel members for supporting the channel and making videos like these possible. I really appreciate each and every one of the members and their support for this channel. And thanks for watching. Leave a like on the video if you liked it. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already. I'll see you guys all in the next one. It was really cool to get some AQ mobile news and seeing the gameplay and stuff from that. Really enjoy seeing that, even though it's just, yeah, you know, you just a hope and a dream, and you gotta be optimistic about it, I guess. But yeah, can't wait to see more of that. And yeah, see you guys in the next one. I'll be streaming the event tomorrow, new Kotaro gear and all that stuff. So I'll see you there, and have a good one. Bye bye.